Carlton's Travel Adventures. Go get your passport.
Now, here's a nice what would you do. I'm coming from Exito. My bag there full of stuff. And when I walked into Exito, right? As I walked in the door, there's a little shoe repair place on the side next to the money exchange place, right? So I look down on the floor and what do I see? A 50,000 peso bill sitting at the lady's foot. 50,000 peso, I'm thinking that could pay for my entire bill today. The bill is about 48,000 pesos. And I thought about it, I picked it up, looked at her, it was behind her, she was facing the counter. I said, is that yours? I had to do it. Now she could lie. I figured if she walked up there before, and was there before, she would have seen it, hopefully. So I said, that yours? She said, yes. She said, I think it's mine. So I said, okay. She looked at me carefully. I thought about it. I said, okay, I'll give it to you. So I gave it to her, 50,000 pesos. She was so happy. In her hand was about 6,000 pesos. So they fell out from her pocket when she opened up, put her pocket in her back pocket. So my good deed for the day, what would you do? I've done it before. I figured that probably need it more than I need it. 15 bucks, not gonna break me. But what would you do, guys? What would you do? So, made it home. I gotta ask you guys a question. Since we're talking about money, let's see if I'm the only one to go through this, right? So, these Colombian girls, they don't seem to have any common sense in some respect, some of them. If you take one out to dinner, happened to me recently, took them out to dinner, and it's a nice restaurant. You want to show them somewhere nice. You know, they don't normally go to nice restaurants. I did that recently. And the chick looks on the menu. What do you think is happening? You know where this is going. Order the most expensive prime rib on the menu. You know, 45,000 pesos prime rib. I'm ordering chicken and rice or whatever. She's ordering prime rib, right? Then a drink. I always ordered, you know, my normal mango, you know, juice with water, a little bit of sugar. They ordered a nice drink, some alcohol, wine. And then they can't finish the meal or they want to take it home, share it with somebody else, I don't know. So this time the chick didn't finish the meal. Half is still there, because it's a big piece of prime rib, right? And I think, okay, she's full. That's cool. She had a good dinner. Let's go. But okay, you're full, but why'd you order dessert? You know, like a 17,000 peso dessert. Like what the hell? You know, why did they do this crap? So your bill is something decent, and theirs big, man. You know. Am I the one that goes through this? Oh. I buy beer. You know, when girls come over, I buy beer. They love to buy beer. I don't do the Tootsie. I don't do Coke. Tootsie. I don't smoke marijuana. Sorry, guys. A lot of my buddies smoke marijuana. I don't. I ain't gonna start this age. You know, before I could. When I worked for the U.S. government, I could. When I worked for the bank, I couldn't. I'd get busted, lose my job. It wasn't worth it. Now I'm 60 years old. I'm gonna start smoking marijuana. I don't see it. Right? Although some guys do it here. My refrigerator. So I have, you know, Corona. No, sorry. Normally I have the local beer, right? I buy local beer most of the time. Some, you know, Club Colombiana, cheaper stuff. Aguila. You know, I don't mind Aguila, but I'm trying to experiment. So I start buying, you know, Corona and Heineken, right? Corona, Heineken. It was an experiment, right? Heineken, right? It's an experiment. So I figure one girl I see all the time, she likes to drink beer more than me. A lot of Colombian girls love the beer. I've seen girls sit down with me and drunk 6 beers. 2 girls, six each. You know, I'm on 2 and they're on 6, right? But anyway, they remind me of Dominican women. Dominican girls do love that beer. I've seen Dominican girl put the beer away. Maybe it's a Hispanic thing, I don't know. But anyway, so come over now. Instead of taking the local beer, they go for the expensive stuff. They want Corona. They want Heineken. At least I will not touch the local stuff anymore. You know what I'm saying? It was good before. Now you have the Corona. You gotta have the Corona. You gotta have 2, 3 Coronas, right? It's an experiment. I bought the smaller ones. So okay, they can have it, no big deal. But it's just an experiment. They go for the expensive stuff. I had a chick that I met here years ago when I first got here. Pretty girl. She works on almost on the street. She actually has a job where you wear a uniform and you're in the street downtown. You direct people in traffic and all that stuff. I'm not sure what the hell they do that much. Because they're in this like a brown uniform. Work for the city, I think, right? And I'm not sure what they do. Walk around all day downtown, right? Very pretty girl. Met her online, Colombian Cupid, and went out a few times. And when we walk around, for lunch or something, she says, "Can you buy me some water?" Okay, so I go in and buy the regular water. She said, no, not that water. The other water. I'm like, which other water? She wanted this water that costs like 5,000 pesos for the water. I'm thinking to myself, do you buy the shit when you buy yourself and try to buy water? I don't buy that water. That's all she wanted. I buy it for her. I'm like, crap, that's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's some bullshit. Didn't last long because I know it's, they didn't use common sense. Let's use common sense. Recently, yesterday, very recent, and someone was here and I wanted to, do you want lunch, right? A local restaurant right down the street, like a block away. It's nice spot to me. It ain't a fancy spot. It's a regular local spot. Food's pretty good. I always go there because the food's pretty good. 11,500 pesos for a nice meal. Give you a soup, a nice dinner. I mean, a lot of food, rice, pollo, la plancha, and it's a nice meal and something to drink. 11,500 pesos. To me, it's one of the nicer local spot. So she said, "Where you going?" There's a really fancy spot where I live, really nice, upscale, 40,000 peso meals. I've been there once. It was the same damn food. Tell the truth, just looks a little better. I don't go there anymore. So I told her to go where I'm going. I passed by and showed it to her. She goes, "Oh, we going there?" Like, where the fuck do you think I was going? I said, "Yeah." I just said, "Oh, I gotta go home and take care of my daughter." Like, what the fuck? Okay, cool. No lunch. Bye. What is wrong with these chicks, man? What is wrong with these chicks? You tell me. Am I the only one going through this thing?